Hello, LordUg, Raven, yeah, let's get on with it. Let's get going. So in the last episode, there was a big explosion. We think the Raven's Air was behind it, and it took the eye. It was in one of those stand things covered with glass and everything. Took it through the floor, and the Raven's Air took it, and Zelna went down, climbed down, and is tracking him. And we've found a way out. We found a secret passage that came out behind the one of the statues. The one where Matt heard someone swear. It came out there. So we're going to now go back to the... I don't know. We're going to go this way. I think we're going to go and try and find the director and probably talk to him. I'm guessing we'll be going to talk to him because he was still outside the door. Ah, here we are.
What are you doing here?
Magic.
You are just...
I found another exit.
The eye?
Gone. The Raven blasted a hole in the floor of the treasure chamber. There's a hidden basement beneath it.
And the other treasures?
It doesn't look good.
No, they got blown to crap. They did. Sorry, pal.
Oh no.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Not good. You've lost everything, but don't worry about it. Hello? Oh, let's
Director
talk to him.
Mokhtar?
I was just expecting conversation to carry on
Is
there.
it about time to open the gates?
I don't believe that the police have arrived yet. We can't risk giving the Raven a means of escape.
That monster is surely long gone by now.
I wouldn't.
Perhaps
I don't
not.
think so.
I have a lead.
Do your best. As soon as the police have surrounded the building, I'll open the gates.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Very well, Director.
Okay, so...
The
basement.
basement below the treasure chamber. Did you know about it?
I had no idea.
There are maps and drawings from the Second World War in the room. Why?
Well, it may have had something to do with the resistance.
Resistance?
Egypt was occupied by the British. There was a movement for independence.
The Egyptians collaborated with the Nazis?
No, but the enemy of my enemy.
So, the rebels reported information to the Nazis, and for that, they needed secret command posts.
Oh, so it's a command post. Oh, right,
And what
okay.
would be of more symbolic importance than the Egyptian Museum, witness to 5,000 years of Egyptian independence?
Fair enough. Secret
Hidden
passages.
rooms? Secret basements? What are they doing here?
The museum was built in 1900 by a Frenchman who had a penchant for such things.
Mystical torchlight ceremonies celebrating the builders of old? Freemasons? Things like that?
Many great buildings have complicated histories.
And today, we're going to write a new chapter.
Ah, this is important. Arabic writing. We need to really know what that's about.
I found this Arabic writing. What does it mean?
It says, the sons of Horus.
And that means
Is this really the time to discuss history?
Yes.
it's important.
Tell me. If I crack a leg.
The sons of Horus played an important part in the burial ritual. 4 sons, 4 canopic jars, vessels in which the liver, lungs, stomach, and intestines of the body were stored.
Are the 4 connected to symbols?
A man, baboon, jackal, and falcon.
Okay.
Look downstairs in the main hall.
Sons of Horus, vessels and intestines. Got it.
Bye.
It's going to be okay. Wait here.
Where is the constable, anyway?
He's guarding the treasure chamber.
He told me to call for backup if he doesn't come back in about 5 minutes. And that I shouldn't trust
Do
him.
what you want. Do whatever you want.
If you count on the constable, you're backing the wrong horse.
He's Le Grand man.
I don't give a
Did
shit.
you ever think about the fact that he's the only one who was present at both burglaries?
Oh,
Hey, you think of that, did you? No. He was at the museum when the first eye was taken. Yeah, we didn't think of that, did you? No. Okay, so let's go to the main hall, down them stairs, and we're going to have a look for 4 canopic jars. There. Okay.
Must be the canopic jars the director was talking about. 1 jar for each of the 4 sons of Horus.
Who's that one? Have a look. Who is he?
Here we have Duamutef, stomach.
Oh, I've got to say these names at some point. This is going to kill me. Duamutef. Okay, Duamutef.
The sign says Amset, liver.
Oh, he's not too bad. Duamutef Amset. Okay. What's your name, pal?
Quebec Senuef,
Who?
intestines.
Quebec Senuef. Okay. And, oh, there's a board here. What's this say?
The 4 sons of Horus, Amset, Hapi, Duamutef, and Quebec Senuef, are children of the god Horus the Elder and the goddess Isis. They are believed to protect canopic jars, which contain the internal organs of people who were mummified in ancient Egypt. As stellar gods, they are associated with the 4 cardinal directions. For that reason, their names were written on the 4 corners of the coffins during the Middle Kingdom period. Aha! 4 sons, 4 cardinal directions.
Okay, so obviously they cover north, south, east, and west. And at some point, I'm going to have to work out which is which. So as I came down, I saw
from the Old Kingdom.
I saw that light up.
Unknown ruler. Here we go. On the front, you can see the tutelary deities Amset and Hapi.
Okay.
At a later date, it became traditional to show all 4 sons of Horus on all 4 sides of the sarcophagus. Each son signified a cardinal direction. Hapi, the north, Amset, the south, Quebec Senuef, the west, and Duamutef, the east.
Okay. I'm just going to have a look at that dial thing that's here in here. Again, I forgot how it looked now. I won't be a second. Sorry about this. I just want to remember how it...
Is that you?
How it looked.
It is I, the Raven.
Did you find an exit?
No, I'm still looking. The basement is quite large.
Okay, so we'll use the mechanism. I just want to have a look. So... Right, so we've got 4 discs, and they have got a jackal, human, baboon, and so this is obviously about the 4 sons. Okay, let's come out of that. Let's just go back. Let me just go back out now. I just need to have a reminder of which is which. I have to really make a note of it, really. So, oh yeah, baboon. I didn't have a look at him last time. So this will be, that one starts with H, happy.
Happy. Lungs.
Right.
Happy.
Oh dear. I've already read that though, haven't I?
Each son of Horus is associated with a cardinal direction. From the sign beside the sarcophagus, I know that Happy is the north, Amset is the south, Quebec Senuef is the west, and Duamutef is the east.
Happy is north, Amset is south. Okay. Let's go back in. Let's do this! I'm fixing this. Happy is the north, and he is the baboon. So he will go north. Oh god, Dwamutef, I think that's how you say it, is south, and he was the jackal, wasn't he? Yeah, I'm sure he was. So he was a jackal. And then east was... Who was east? No, Dwamutef is east. Amset is south. Yeah, that's right. Sorry, I got mixed up. So Amset is the human. That's right. Then Dwamutef is the jackal. So I'll put him at top. And then that means that Quebec Senuef, oh, got it. Nailed it. It's the falcon. So why is it not done it? I've got each one at top. Oh wait, there's a diamond pattern there. Does each one of these points have to point to one? So that mean that has to go to the bottom. That has to come all the way around. That'd be right, because it's already touching that. And this would be there. Oh! Nailed it! I love being right. Oh, goody, good.
There we go.
Okay, we're good. We're good. Let's go in. Let's do it. Do it to it. Go. Move it.
He's up there, Robert. I know that.
That may be. Go into the guard room and open the gates.
Tell the director.
Zelna, don't do it. It's too
Screw
dangerous.
You can't stop me. Not anymore.
Selma's on a bit of a kick to get a real adventure and to
200 steps at least. And
get himself a name.
I'm too old for this.
Well, you keep getting involved. They keep telling you to stop, and you go, "You can't stop me." So it's your own fault. So stop moaning. Let's do the radio.
Left over from the war, if I had to guess. And why not? So high above the city, it's the perfect place for a secret radio installation.
Okay. Ah, I found.
Must be unbearably hot up here in the summer, but it's bearable at the moment.
So,
I'd better leave it off.
okay.
It'd probably just stir up dust.
I'd have probably done if it were too warm. Okay, what else we got? Oh, what's that? Oh, pigeon
An old
nest.
roof like this must be paradise for pigeons. Seems like there are dozens of them up there. I can't see them, but I can certainly hear them and smell them.
I can imagine. Okay, what else we got? Oh, there's a chair. What's that? Oh, nothing.
The chair is the only object
Oh,
that's
someone
not
sat
covered
in it
with dust.
recently then.
It seems like someone sat on it recently. Handcuffs.
Ooh,
Not
kinky.
what I expected.
Party time.
Was someone
Oh,
interrogated here?
yeah, of course.
The Raven, if I'm not mistaken. Why don't you step into the light?
Oh, it's Inch. I keep saying it's Inch, and I'll tell you why I'm going to go for Inch, right? Because the Baroness had one of the keys, and he said to Zelna that he got a job with her 6 months before the cruise. Now, that would be the perfect thing for the Raven to do, to get access to one of the keys, or even get a good place in the museum kind of thing, get closer to the gem. I still say Kreutzner might be the Raven's heir. If I'm wrong, you can laugh at me and call me a dickhead and all that kind of stuff. But I'm going for Inch. Now, I know Dirk thinks it's Kreutzner. And it could be. But I still think it's Inch. So I'm going for Inch.
Mr. Inch.
Amazing.
Yes!
Truly amazing.
Nailed it!
I thought young Legrand would be my most dangerous opponent, but it seems I should have had more respect for age.
You so should. I am the champion, my friends. Do, and I... Sorry, I'm just so excited. Explosion of the Treaty wasn't to do with it. It was the Raven's heir that did it, Zelda. What are you doing? Shut up.
And the bomb on the train? Did you want to kill us all?
I knew that Legrand would be hot on my heels after the heist in
Wait.
London. He's a dangerous man, Mr. Zellner. He almost caught me once.
Wait, you
Is
did
that
do
a
it?
reason to resort to murder?
It wasn't my only reason. An eye for an eye, Constable Zellner.
Oh. Oh no. Don't tell me you did do it.
What about the murder of the Baroness? Was that also your doing?
The death of the Baroness was never part of the plan. Dr. Gebhardt had a score to settle with her and got in my way.
You didn't care about the key to the safe?
I never wanted to steal the eye out of the safe. I always intended to strike here, in the museum.
What about Gebhardt's confession?
A nice idea, don't you think? It keeps the inspector out of my hair, for a few more hours at least, until everything collapses like a house of cards.
Kind of disappointed here.
Why did you want to steal the second eye here?
The eye was in the bank in Zurich for a long time, impossible to get at. Then the safe on the ship in Legrand's cabin, too complicated. I heard about the secret basement and found out how the security system worked. I would have preferred to save my performance for the gala this evening, but, well, events demanded a change of schedule. Not least because of you, my nosy friend.
So he did do it then. So here's me. I had this like kind of romanticized version in my head. You know, there was the Raven and the Raven's heir. The Raven's heir was trashing the Raven's reputation. So in the background, the Raven was kind of trying to thwart the Raven's heir, but at the same time, both Ravens were having to kind of keep one step ahead of the police, and it was this nice little, you know, triangle of chaos where, you know, they're all in a way against each other, trying to thwart each other, and then I find out that the Raven was just blowing shit up all along.
How did you
Shame.
do it? How did you plant the message on the safe in the train? How did you know that Gebhardt killed the Baroness? And the demolition charge below the treasure chamber? How did you manage it all? Even if your arm
There had to be
isn't
two.
lame.
There had to be two of them.
It is, believe me. I needed help, it's true. A messenger boy to replace my arms and legs.
A messenger boy?
Who the bloody hell's he?
Ah, Adil.
Adil?
This could be interesting. He's quite talented, but
Adil?
unreliable. He has a mind of his own.
What was the name of
his
this-
own plan.
On the ship?
Don't you, Adil?
I never wanted blood to be shed, but it's time to make an exception.
Oh no, your gun's not loaded, pal.
He
Oh
only
no.
forgot one thing. I keep things firmly in hand. Always.
Oh,
End
shit.
Of story.
Oh! Oh no. Okay, so who did he shoot? I don't quite get what's going on here now. Right, that's Oliver. So is Zelna dead? Legrand? Wait, that's the train. What are we now? That's Miller and Matt. What? Okay.
I told you not to get off. What if the train had gone
I'm
without
confused.
So, you're taking a job as a ship's doctor.
I am excited but nervous too.
It's gone back in
I'm not
time.
exactly a champion swimmer.
If you wind up in the water on board a ship, something's gone terribly wrong.
Okay, so it's gone back to the start. But now... Zelna? Zelna... I'm just confused. I don't get it. This has gone way back to start again.
What was all that in the museum?
Oh, yeah.
That didn't quite go according to plan, did it? And I hate it when things don't go according to plan.
You nearly killed them.
You let them catch you.
It wasn't my fault. Scotland Yard was there.
If I thought it was your fault, you'd already be bobbing in the River Thames with a bullet in your head.
Wow. Raven's a prick.
Someone tipped them off. I don't know who, but I'm going to find out. Where is the jewel? Ah, marvelous. But it's just half the set, and stealing the second eye will be more difficult than I'd anticipated.
Wait, so who am I? Inch or Adil?
Why are we meeting here and not in Venice like we planned?
London drew more attention than planned. They put Legrand on the case.
Nicholas Legrand?
He's searching the train.
Shouldn't we postpone the plan under these circumstances?
On the contrary, I gave him an anonymous tip.
A tip?
I told him that the train will be robbed.
We'll go through these selections, then I'm going to
seriously suggest
pack
that we
in.
steal the jewel right under Legrand's nose?
Of course, because I'm an idiot. Our best bet is still Cairo. Everything is prepared. Mr. X will provide us with everything we need. As planned, I'll go to Venice together with the Baroness and board the ship there. You'll do the same, but as surreptitiously as possible.
All right.
And under no circumstances can anyone be permitted to discover our relationship. Understood?
And the rest of the plan is as before?
We just have to get on board the ship.
Okay. Meeting point
Then
in
I'll
Venice.
get in the car and we'll meet in Venice.
No, Legrand necessitates a change of plan. You'll go by train as well, and place this envelope on the safe as soon as the train halts in the tunnel. I'll cause a blackout so that you can sneak past the guard. You won't believe who's guarding the safe. That blasted Bobby from London. If you have any trouble, cave his skull.
And Legrand?
Nice.
You take care of the letter, I'll take care of everything else. The most important thing is that no one recognizes you on the train.
And that I don't get caught.
Okay. I wonder if he dressed as a guy walking round. Baroness.
Hasn't the Baroness grown suspicious?
She's wrapped up in a veil of alcohol, arrogance, and disinterest. Only flattery, gossip, and Belgian chocolate can penetrate it.
Ideal conditions.
I'll be glad to be rid of that old hag. She's my ticket to the most important museums in Europe. But
Belgian
these have
chocolate.
been the longest 6 months of my life.
What's the purpose of the letter?
That's not your concern.
I'd just like to know whether I'm risking my life for some game of yours, or whether it's worth it.
Oh,
Any one of my games would be worth your life. You just do what I tell you.
he likes
The
being.
letter on the door of the safe, or leave it on top of it, I don't care. But the letter has to be there as soon as Legrand shows up after the blackout to make sure everything is in order. Understood?
Yes.
What?
Yes, understood. How are the injured guards doing?
How the devil should I know?
You didn't need to do that.
What? Save your bacon?
I'd have made it out on my own.
Oh, yes, the poor security guard. It really wasn't necessary. I'm such a naughty boy.
I just don't want anyone to get hurt.
Oh, please, please, don't be angry with me. I won't do it again.
I don't know. We have the first eye, and we only just escaped.
Tell me you're not suggesting that we should be satisfied with that? One eye alone is nothing more than an expensive bauble. But both eyes together are a legend. My my greatest triumph.
Shouldn't I put the eye somewhere for safekeeping? Just in case Legrand searches our things.
I'll hide the jewel in the Baroness's luggage. I already know where. Legrand won't dare search her belongings, and even then, he'll never be able to open the secret compartment.
Okay, so we'll see each other in Venice.
And not sooner. Here, take your travel documents. We may not have an opportunity to meet in Venice.
Okay, fine.
So I'm Adil now.
That's the first change of plans so far. Whatever. Looks like I'll be going to Venice by train.
Okay, let's pause it there. So, oh God, this episode's been such a... This has been one like the main episode where things have started to come together now. Everything's changed now. So, we played Zelna right up to the point where it looks like the Raven shot him. Looks like it. And then we switched to Adil. And that's him from the ship. Do you remember the guy that was walking round that Oliver caught? Who and they locked him in the cargo hold. He was some kind of... from Lithuania or somewhere like that, I can't remember. But yeah, it's him. So all this time, it was just a normal speaking guy. I was right about the Raven, it was Inch. But it turns out the Raven that is decided that he wants the... there's no... I don't need to ask him why he's acting like this and why he's trashing his reputation. It's obvious. It's got to a point now where he wants the eyes, both eyes of the Sphinx. But the problem is that after Legrand got so close to capturing him the first time, that now he just ain't playing anymore. He's just decided he's going to do it this way. He's just going to blow shit up and that, and he just doesn't care. Obviously, it's completely changed now. But this Raven's heir kind of almost gives him an alibi, like, oh, this isn't the Raven though. The Raven is still a gentleman. It's the Raven's heir that's a nasty guy, like I was saying. When actually, it's the Raven that's doing all these explosions and all these, all this dangerous stuff all along. So, yeah, it's a bit like, oh, okay, everything's changed now, and now I'm playing as that Adil. So I don't know if I've got to play all that again, all game again, but just on a different, through a different person's eyes, which is starting to look like. But we'll stick with it. I'm sure Derg's going to have a go at this one. He's going to have some things to say. Yeah. Anyway, so it's Derg. It seems Kreutzer were never even a part of it. And I must admit, mate, I was in agreement with you. I thought he was definitely involved somewhere. But he wasn't. It seems like he was nothing to do with it. Oh, dear. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this. Maybe if you have, leave a like. And, we'll get back to it soon when Adil will be doing the adventuring. So take care. Love you all. Bye for now.